Yee. Good morning. Oh my goodness. I'm having technical difficulties this morning. Alright, let's try this. I have to have my phone plugged in because live sucks the battery out. So, got my handy dandy note cards because I planned for this one. The past 2 lives I've done on time management, I just kind of winged, and I figured you can't really talk about time management if you don't have it planned out. So, I've got today's March 17th, 2016. I've got 17 lucky tips for you to help you with your time management. I'm going to go through them. I've got a little bit to talk about on each topic, but not too much. So it's going to be quick, and y'all can share it and send it to people who might need to see some of these tips. The first tip is to create a daily plan. Here's my daily plan, at least for this part of it. The rest of it is actually in my phone on the calendar. Making out a plan and writing out your day helps keep it in focus and keep it in front of you so you stay on task with the things that you need to get done. So that's super important. The second one is to assign a time for it. Like, I've blocked out a max of 15 minutes for this particular live. I've got 17 topics and a little bit to talk about each topic. That's it. So 7:15, I'm out. I got to move on to the next thing. Captain has a vet appointment. I've got things to do. So set a time for each task, unless it's like your job and things change and things come up, especially for me in the hospital. But try and plan everything out and give it a certain time frame. Use your calendar. Mine is on my phone, so I always have it with me. It has all my appointments, my to-do lists. I have reminders set up all over the place. Crazy. I used to use a planner to plan stuff out. Now I've gone strictly to the phone pretty much. The planner was just getting to be too much to carry and too much to have around. And some of my online stuff, I just started using a new program for my business, so I don't really need the planner anymore for that. Make a deadline. Like, I opened up a squat challenge, and it starts Monday, so the deadline to join, I'll probably let people join up until tomorrow night, just because squat challenges are super fun. So if you want to get in on that, drop a comment below. It's super easy, and y'all gonna like it. I've actually, it's been requested that I run this particular challenge again. So, and learn to say no is the 6th thing on my list. Is, overtime is overtime, and that's great at work. And but sometimes you have things on your schedule that need to get done, and something else will come up, like grabbing coffee with a friend. And yes, that's nice to do, and it's super important. But if you are trying to do things in life, you need to get those main tasks done first before you can go out and party and hang out and enjoy your life. You need to get your stuff done. Set reminders for those tasks. So, like, I have an alarm set on the phone at like 7:10. It's going to go off and tell me, you've got 5 minutes left of your live. So, get moving. And that helps. 8 is to have a clock handy. I've always got a watch. I've always got my phone to watch that time. 9 is to focus on your tasks. I like to look at the list and check it off as it's done. That helps me stay focused. No distractions. So, like, I turn my Facebook feed off when I'm on my laptop, so I don't constantly get notifications during the day. I turn my messenger off, my phone, so that I can go to bed at night, because I use my phone for my alarm clock, so it's kind of tricky. I don't like to have it, but I need it to wake up in the morning. But so I shut off the messenger so people can reply to things, and I'll get them the next day when I have time set up to do that. Track the time you spend. So, like, if you go over by a little bit, mark that down so that you know next time you do that particular task that instead of 10 minutes, you need 12 minutes, or you may need 15 minutes, but at least you'll know what a good time frame is for you. Don't fuss about the little things. stuff happens. I get it. You know, so if you come into a roadblock, just deal with it and move on. Another one is to prioritize your tasks. I like to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some people like A, B, C, D, E. And, you know, eat that frog. Do the biggest task first and knock it out of the park and get it done and cross it off your list. It's going to make you feel better. Delegate tasks. You know, if you can't clean the house or if you can't mop the kitchen because you have to run and bring the kids to school or your dog to the vet or you have a doctor's appointment for yourself, ask your husband to do it. Ask your boyfriend to do it. Ask the kids to do it. You know, delegate little tasks like that. Washing the dishes, anything to, you know, help. But you can't delegate it and they can't delegate it because then it'll never get done and that just builds back up on you. So make sure you delegate it and make sure that task gets done. And you can check it off. Group similar tasks together. So like a cleaning, spend an hour cleaning. Spend an hour, you know, playing with the dog. An hour at the grocery store. Like group all that stuff together and block out your day. Time-wasting tasks, you know, if they don't benefit you, don't do them. What's the point? Don't waste time. It's precious. You know, you, instead of scrolling Facebook, you could be out with your mom getting a pedicure. You could call your mom on the phone and say hello. Like, my mom almost made me late for this live because she was like, I sent her a quick text and I wanted like one answer and I got a phone call back and blah, blah. There you go. I had to tell her I'll see her later after I take the dog to the vet. I had to go. And the last tip is leave a buffer of time. So like I set up that I would have until 7:15 to do this. I'm done with my 17 tasks. So unless somebody hops on and has a question for me, I'm going to be done a little bit early. So I can get in the shower, I can go make my shake, I can get, you know, continue on with my day. If I had run a little over, then I would have had to have taken some time off of the next tasks. But I kind of buffered that out and, you know, just in case I had a lot of questions, I would have been able to answer it. So those are my 17 tips for St. Patrick's Day. I hope you guys can use some of them in your life, and if you need more, feel free to reach out and let me know. I'm glad to share what I know. Thanks, and have a great weekend, and stay safe. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow again about something that hits a little bit closer to home, but I hope you'll tune in. Thanks.